What's up YouTube, ODST General back again with some Liquor Store Simulator. I want to thank Playway SA and Torvashish Games for the key to this title. Yeah, before we get going here, I just want to say basically I've taken the store here and I've put in a very specific color, and just like the title says, I've turned it into a giant green screen. No particular reason, I just thought it would be funny for the sake of this video here. So we're just going to have this video running in the background inside the store the whole time. I don't really know why, guys. I was sitting there while I was looking at the store, and I was going to do an actual color and have that. And then I was like, you know what? This is a green screen looking color, and then the idea just popped in my head, and I just let the intrusive thoughts win here. We do have an actual objective for this video here. I've been saving up some money. It takes a while to grind up. I've built up the store pretty well. We've unlocked a bunch of different liquors and stuff like that. So we've got a bunch of hard liquors, a couple different unlocks there. We've got self-checkouts, employees. So we've built up pretty good to this point. But I think what we're going to go for next is we're going to unlock draft beers. I'm not exactly certain how this will work, but this will probably keep us all pretty busy during the actual shifts here. So if I go over here to the upgrades, we still don't have all the base upgrades unlocked. We still have Beer 1 to unlock, Warehouse expansion, and stuff like that. Hopefully we won't need the Warehouse expansion for the draft beer. I don't know exactly how this is going to work, but we'll find out here. We could, in theory, do multiple of these. If we need to, we'll upgrade the Warehouse, but we'll start with the draft beer here, which is an achievement. Cool. Okay, let's go ahead. Oh, that's... Well, no wonder there's restricted space here, but that's an issue. I didn't think that was going to, like, be a counter like this. Okay, we're gonna need to redo some stuff here. Redo some positioning of things. That's... not stellar. How do I want to do this? Okay, we're gonna have to shift over everything, I think, here is reasonably what we're gonna have to do. So we'll do this. And we're gonna leave a gap here. I guess this sort of works because these needed to be all in the same aisle anyways, because I've got more of the hard liquors than I do anything else. Beer is going to get shifted over here. Oh, maybe. There we go. And this end cap one will get moved down. And flip these on over here. Leave that gap there. And move this on over here. Okay, that's more space. It's not necessarily better, but it's more space. We left an empty space right here. I guess we'll fill that with that shelf right there. Some of these shelves are left open in anticipation of future editions here. It's a little bit problematic, but we're not really going to get into that right now. So hopefully, yeah, okay, so this door back here is opened up. And I presume we're going to need to order stock for these and hook it up, but I don't know exactly how the draft beer stock actually works. The thing is, we might actually need to... Oh no, we got a new draft beer thing here. Okay, perfect. Looks kind of expensive, but that's fine. This wasn't a tab before, so I didn't know if we were going to need to, like, actually unlock draft beers from, like, the beer tab. Or the beer unlock tree here. I think each of these is just like, it looks like a 30-liter keg. It's 1,500 for one of each, so we're just going to do one of each for right now. We'll see how far that gets us. Sounds like there isn't really a good measure or method of checking how much liquid these have in them. Okay, and then yeah, just it lines them up like that. What happens if I make you guys stockers? Are you gonna stock these for me just randomly? Or do you put the other one? There it is. Alright, so yeah, I haven't done this before. Now, it does sound like there's a drawback to the draft beers, which is when these guys or myself catch somebody who's trying to pass off a fake ID, if they have bottled beer, it'll just get thrown back in the cart and I can put that back on the shelf. From what I understand with the draft beer, it just gets destroyed. We just lose it if somebody passes off a fake ID and they take it to the self-checkout. Because it sounds like we don't ID them here at the bar. I don't know if that's the case or not, but that's what I kind of got inferred from the discussion thread I was reading on it. I guess we'll have to wait and see, though. So, enjoy beer. How do I do this? That's a plastic bottle, that's weird. I've not actually ever seen a liquor store that has, like, draft beer like this, though. That's the whole thing kind of throws me off a little bit, to be honest. Oh wow, this is super busy already. Wow, this is like super popular. Okay, that one you're gonna have to wait. I'm already filling one of those up for somebody else here. And just lots and lots of people coming up for this. Wasn't expecting it to be this busy. I'll get this guy a one Pilsners, and then the other one's filling up here. We'll get you that. You need that. I'll give you that. And what was the last one you wanted? This lager here. Okay. So, come here often? Of course you do. I recognize your NPC face. I see you all the time. Oh boy. Okay. A little bit of a break here. That was definitely a pretty good rush there for a minute. I guess we're probably gonna have some money to expand out here, and probably want to expand the warehouse next, I'm thinking. Got sidetracked by the Gandalf. I looked over at my second monitor and saw OBS, and I forgot about Gandalf, because I just see on my screen, I just see a standard green screen. And I look over at OBS and I just see Gandalf sitting there nodding up and down. I'm probably not going to actually have the music from the song, though. I'm guessing that's copyrighted or something, but it's definitely going through my head right now. I can't get you that one. Where's the pineapple? The pineapple, we'll get you that. You want that one. You've waited forever for that, so there's that for you. I guess if I was smart too, I wouldn't wait for these people to walk up. I don't know if these are like get thrown out or anything like that, but this makes sense to me. This definitely seems like the much more efficient way, is just to have these all filling up and ready to go, and just pulling the bottles off when somebody wants one when they walk up. Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely, it's keeping us busy, that's for sure. I really don't know how much money we're making off of this, though. I mean, obviously, we can see the prices here. Problem is, I don't know how much each of these are. I don't know if, like, each of these are, like... I assume they're ounces, like, I would imagine not any of them are, like, a single liter, but... Could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe they are 1 liters or something. Oh. And that. Okay. Alright, I mean, yeah, it's kind of basic gameplay. It's unfortunate because there isn't, you can't like assign an employee to this. I don't want that. Which one did you want, the craft beer? The brown ale? 2 of these, huh? Okay. It's easier when you ask for different stuff, because now I have to wait for that to fill up. Luckily for you, it's too busy for me to just sit here and awkwardly stare at you. Alrighty, that should be it for us here. Now we undertake the long task of getting stocking done here. Alright, we're gonna shift you over. If there's anybody else comes up to self-checkout, we'll take care of them ourselves. Craft rum, where's that currently located? Expensive day. Expensive day for sure. It's fine. Alright. Try to get rid of as much of this stuff as we can before they stock the shelves here. Alright, I think that is everything we can get rid of right now. Let's go ahead, let's get our cashier off to start him on stocking. I didn't see, just double check here, see if we have any price changes. Jaeger went down, chocolate packs went down, the Blanche draft beer went up, which is something. Feel like a lot of stuff tends to go down, now a lot of stuff tends to go up. That time it was 2 went down, 2 went up, which is nice. Alrighty. Yeah, I went and did everything this in here. It lets you do the hex code. So I did the hex codes for the standard green screen colors. It's not quite perfect. You can see on the thing here where there's a little bit of shine, where it catches the shine. So it's not quite perfect, but it's pretty amusing. I get a kick out of this. Yeah, so I think the next thing we want to do, and we got a lot of money, so we'll probably end up doing this here right now, too, is we'll go ahead and do the warehouse upgrade. I don't know if we want to bother with that right now. I tried to keep the warehouse organized. It's just a complete mess. I've tried to, like, force the AI to put stuff into, you know, specific spots so I could just, like, know where stuff is so I could help stock the shelves efficiently, but now it's like, even if there's, like, for instance, the Coke E. coli here that they have on the shelf, like, they'll still have this here, they'll have spaces to put more Coke E. coli here, and they'll come in here and they'll be like, no, there's an empty space here, we'll put it here instead. Or like here, like, look at these boxes. These were 2 of the same drinks here, and they were in 2 different spots. These guys drive me up a frickin' wall. Tell you that. Sure, if we're looking around here long enough, I could probably... Yeah, right there, yep, see there's another drink, that goes right there. They could stack this stuff all together. They're making it as difficult as humanly possible for me. So probably get another shelf or 2. And maybe even... Maybe we just order 3 of these? I mean, I think they're like $100 each. That's kind of nothing, right? Yeah, I definitely wish these, all these sim games would... Oh, that's obnoxious. That's just too short for having 3 of these. Like, it's barely short. It's barely too short. Like, I can't stack these together, right? Just to make sure, like, that won't go there. That is actually really obnoxious. It means I ordered an extra one of these and I can't actually utilize it. That's frustrating. Okay. Well, it's whatever, I guess. Can't do anything about it now. I guess I can sell this. Oh, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. I don't know if we get all of our money back or not, but it's just gonna sit on the ground otherwise, right? Let's go ahead and let's upgrade to Beer 1. We'll get the Ale, Cider, and Stout. Beer 1. I'm guessing this stuff's not gonna sell like super duper fast, so I'm pretty confident we can just get away with shoving it up here on the shelves. Is there a reason? Oh, there it goes. For some reason I didn't want to add it there. Oh, wait, this is the ale, right? I don't want that one. Which one was it that I put up already? I didn't get a good look at these packages here. This is the issue with you guys stacking stuff wherever. He's got the green label on the side, so I'd imagine these are the right ones. Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay. These aren't supposed to go here, either of these. That was a mistake I must have made. Hopefully these guys don't come out with boxes for it. I see that box in your hand. You're gonna put that on the shelf that I just took it off of. I don't know which of these you're stuck on. I don't want to pull you off because I know what you're trying to do. Yeah, there's some like really weird pathing issues with this that's happening. Oh, yeah, oh no. I was gonna say he didn't, but no, he did. He put it exactly there. This is beer. This is the beer aisle. Wine is at the back there. Please stop that. You're set to, I say to self-checkout operator, why are you still doing stock here? Stop this. You were driving me up a wall. Where'd you go? Where are you? Stay there. Bad. Ah, okay. Which one was that? I didn't see what brand that was. I think it was this one here. Again, I don't have any way of telling what the draft beer, what my stock actually is on that. Alright, oh that was a lot of money that we've just blown through here. Alright, now you guys can go back to stocking here, so that way this didn't want you guys putting stuff back on the shelf here while I was trying to put it out. Alrighty, let's do that. We'll get them back on their positions here. But yeah, okay, so I mean, that's a day. That's the draft beer. I guess really, gosh, it doesn't feel like it, but we're at like 30 minutes between stocking and everything and rearranging the store. Honestly, guys, I think we're going to call it there. I mean, we really captured the game pretty well, I think. There's definitely some flaws. There's some aspects of it that drive me pretty crazy, but I've actually enjoyed the game so far, which I put probably several hours into this already. I don't actually know the specific amount of time. It's definitely going to be a lot more time to actually get further into this. Money doesn't come in like super insanely fast. I could take out a loan, but these costs for the upgrades start going up exponentially. So right now, like the draft beer was like $5,000. All these tier 1s, except for, I think, the Spirits 1 were $100. I think Spirits 1 was like $500. But yeah, this one started at 100, the next one's 1,000, and then that goes up to 10,000. This one's 1,500 to 15,000 to 25,000. This one's 50,000 for Spirits 4. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of money to upgrade everything fully. We've still got some more shop upgrades here, so we can make this a fair bit larger. Right now it's 2x3. Looks like we can get up to 2x5, so we can make it quite a bit longer here. It doesn't really get any wider or anything. The store just keeps going further back. I'm guessing maybe at some point here too there will probably be another door for the warehouse that comes out the side or something. But I don't really know how much more room we actually need for this stuff. I mean, we probably need a little bit more room, but as you guys can see, at least if you're a little intelligent with the shelf space, and this is still allowing gaps in the shelves to just make navigation a little bit easier, you can definitely fit a lot of stuff in here. There's still a lot of room we have to fit more things. I'd probably end up removing this chocolate at some point and putting in another cooler there. The chocolate would kind of ideally go in the same aisle as this stuff here, so I don't know how I want to exactly do this. Or maybe even just back over here so we have more space along in here. But, alright guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with Gandalf and I, and take it easy. I'll see you all in the next one.